What's up, my home seller clients? It's Rex, and in this video I want to talk to you about why do values change. There are 3 reasons why home values change. If you're interested in finding out what those 3 reasons are, stick around. So, housing prices in the housing market. The houses go up, the houses go down, the prices are all over the place. Sometimes they go up or down 10% overnight. You just never know what's going to happen, and whether it's going to go up or down, it just does. But there are some major reasons, and those are interest rates, competition, major events. Those are the 3 reasons that house prices go up or down. So interest rates, obviously, as the interest rates go up, that means the home buyer can afford less of a house. So that same $100,000 they were borrowing on at 5% or 4% is now costing them a lot more every month when they're paying 6%, right? So just a really rough number would be 5% of 100,000 is $5,000 a year divided by 12. 6% of 100,000 is $6,000 per year divided by 12. So every time those interest rates tick up, that means they can only afford less than they could the day before for a house when the interest rates go up. So that's a pretty common one. Interest rates going up, interest rates going down. It affects the values directly. The values will go up or down of the houses, because what will happen is everyone stops buying houses for a short while whenever the interest rates tick up, and then more inventory floods on and the homes stick around a little longer, and now the buyers start thinking, well, there's a lot of homes for sale and it's going to cost me more anyhow, so I need to get a good deal, and maybe the market's going to go down a little bit more. And so they all start hanging out in the sidelines a little bit more, and they're not as aggressive. So number 2 is competition, right? So if you're the only home in the market, you're the only $1 million home that has at least 4 bedrooms and at least a 3,000 square foot house, and it's got a view and a big lot, and there's then a no homeowners association. If you're the only one of those in your market, then your value is going to go up, right? Because there's maybe a lot of people looking for that kind of house. But they can't find it, and you're the only guy in town. Now, if there's 10 homes that are just like that, and they're all sort of in the same price range or the same, they look the same and this kind of stuff, they're in a kind of similar, right? So any buyer would be probably happy with pretty much any of those homes, and there's 10 of them, well, now you've got competition, right? So now in order to sell, the buyers might make offers on all 10 of them, and they might, the values will start dropping, and people will start dropping their value, the price of their house, and then they'll start selling for less, which reestablishes the new value, and then the next one sells and it establishes a new lower value, and then as it goes down, if there's no more new homes coming on the market, then the homes, as they get less and less of them, become more valuable. So then they start raising the price again, assuming that everything else in the market is the same. So competition. Number 3, finally, maybe there's other ones too, but the 3 that I'm aware of that I've sort of dealt with on an ongoing basis are those 2, and plus this one, which is major events, right? Suddenly somebody bombs somebody, or there's a major stock market crash, or some uncertainty in the market, and no one knows what's going to happen, a terrorist attack or something like that, or, a threat of something. Then suddenly everyone sort of stops, and they all kind of hang out and wait to see what's going to happen, and that can change things. Or maybe the government goes on, whatever, they can't reach their budget or something, and now the government shuts down. I've had this happen. That exact thing has happened. Interest rates were up, and the government had stopped working for a short while, so homes weren't selling for a little while, and my clients were saying, hey, Rex, when's our home going to sell? And I said, as soon as the interest rates drop a little bit, and the worry about the government, and as soon as they go back to work, I guarantee your house will sell at the price you have it for. Unless you want to sell it right now, you need to drop it down to make it more attractive, because everyone's hanging out and not doing anything. And as soon as the interest rates ticked up and the government went back to work, the house sold like that. So there you go, major events. Those are the 3 things that change the values on a daily basis, and I don't know, you just deal with them. Well, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions about that, give me a call. If you're ready to sell your house, call me for that, and we'll come over and take care of it. And we'll look at your house compared to others and see how it compares and where the market's at and all that kind of stuff, and give you all that information. That's it for this episode. We'll see you at your house.